Hey, grace and peace, everybody. We're back. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. We need to get at this. This is something I find very interesting. Nashville YouTuber hit with a $17.5 million verdict in defamation case over true crime video, the attorney says. According to the lawsuit, the YouTuber suggested the case was fake and part of a scam to raise money through GoFundMe. I'm not saying that this, I'm just saying, like, this is a very interesting story. So let's keep it going. What's the story about? Nashville YouTuber has been hit with a nearly $20 million verdict in a defamation case over a true crime video. The family of the victim said the video spread false claims during a time of intense grief and caused damage to the family's reputation and emotional distress. Okay. The case is now in the punitive damage phase, according to the attorney in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's keep going. A defamation trial involving the Nashville YouTuber and viral true crimes video has ended with a $17.5 million verdict. The lawsuit was filed against YouTuber Ryan Upchurch, who relatives of Kelly Rodney, a 16-year-old California girl who disappeared in August 2022 after attending a party near Tahoe National Forest. Her body was later found inside an SUV in a nearby lake. In the lake? Goodness gracious. Authorities ruled her death an accident and said there was no evidence of foul play. Okay, so what did he say, though? The girl's father, Daniel Rodney, and grandfather, David Robertson, sued Upchurch in federal court in Nashville in 2023, claiming that he defamed them in a video titled Zero Proof of Kylie, I'm just going to say Kylie, Rodney situation being real. Oh, wow. Okay. According to the lawsuit, Upchurch suggested the case was fake and part of a scam to raise money through GoFundMe. Attorneys for Rodney's family said that the videos spread false claims during the time of intense grief. We just read that. The case centered on the limits of online commentary and true crime community and whether statements made in viral videos cross the line from opinion into defamation. The jury's verdict awarded 17.5 against Upchurch. Okay, let's I want to check this out. This is very interesting.
Crime podcasts and YouTube channels, they've really exploded in popularity in the past several years. But is there a limit to what people can and cannot say in discussing theories around crimes?
WSMV4 investigative reporter Stacey Cameron looked into a federal lawsuit facing a Nashville YouTube star and reveals how it could shape the way crimes are discussed.
Oh, wow.
Need you to be looking out for Kylie and Kylie's car.
Oh, it's
when
Kylie.
16-year-old Kylie Rodney vanished after attending a party in August of 2022, her mother's desperate plea for help.
My head is all over the place. I'm terrified.
Turned the search for her daughter into an international story. But the news took a tragic turn.
A heartbreaking end to the more than 2-week-long search.
When investigators in California determined she accidentally drowned after driving her car into a lake the night she went missing. But according to attorney Chris Smith,
they're still obviously grieving.
Rodney's death was just the beginning of her family's pain because true crime conspiracy videos
show me real proof of Kylie Rodney existing,
like this one posted by Nashville YouTube star Ryan Upchurch, took the case viral. And Smith says when Upchurch told his 3 million followers that the Rodneys faked everything to make money on GoFundMe,
it's a scam.
The family hired him to sue Upchurch for defamation, claiming his videos caused mental and psychological damage.
Wow.
You think there's an incentive for people to...
Hold on, wait. So this guy was saying that the girl didn't exist? Hold on. We might go back some.
Claim Rodney's federal and
Rodney existing,
like this.
Real proof of Kylie Rodney existing.
Wow. So he's challenging that the girl didn't even exist? Oh man, yeah, you deserve that, my dude. You talked yourself right into that.
Like this one, posted by
Wow.
Nashville YouTube star Ryan Upchurch, took the case viral. And Smith says when Upchurch told his 3 million followers that the Rodneys faked everything to make money on GoFundMe,
It's a scam.
the family hired him
It's
to
a
sue
scam.
Upchurch for defamation, claiming his videos caused mental and psychological damage.
Do you think there's an incentive for people to publish these types of videos?
Absolutely. If that video goes viral, then you get subscribers, you get clicks, and you might get money.
Upchurch isn't the only person sued for posting controversial videos about real crimes. Earlier this year, TikTok psychic Ashley Gillard
Woo.
was sued for
That was
claiming a
a
University
crazy
of
story.
Idaho professor ordered the killing of 4 students. And InfoWars founder Alex Jones got hit with multiple suits for saying the Sandy Hook Elementary massacre was a hoax. But when it comes to videos like Upchurch's,
Can the companies that offer the platform be held liable?
Generally, no.
Vanderbilt
Right.
law professor Jennifer Sastrom
I don't think we want to go into like going after YouTube and because of the platform. I think going after the person is enough. I mean, you would literally decimate a lot of people's not only businesses, their livelihood, but the way that people communicate and share ideas if you went after the platforms. I think that's a bad idea, but let's keep going.
says companies like YouTube can't be sued because they're not the ones talking.
Right.
To win in court, Safstrom says you basically need to prove the person posting knew they were lying, not just sharing what they think about a high-profile crime.
Is someone's opinion protected from a defamation lawsuit?
Absolutely.
In a statement sent to WSMV4 Investigates, Upchurch's lawyer says opinion is the defense he looks forward to presenting in court. But Smith doesn't buy the argument,
Everyone gets their own opinion, but not their own facts.
saying he thinks Upchurch's video was so outrageous that the jury, in this case, is going to send a message.
There's a limit to your freedom of speech.
According to Professor Safstrom, the hardest part of bringing a defamation case is finding a lawyer. She says it's kind of like looking for a doctor. You can't just pick anyone and expect to be okay. Plus, these cases, they cost a lot of money and take a long time. I'm told the Upchurch case, it probably won't go to trial for 2 years. We'll keep you updated.
Wow.
For WSMV4, I'm investigative reporter Stacey Cameron.
All right. So this is a very interesting, and it does kind of rhyme with another trial of somebody in Nashville. And I don't know, man. I think this is going to be a very interesting precedent to keep hearing too. I'm actually looking up right now to see if we can find any more information pertaining to it, because I think this is very interesting to me. Okay, I did find a summary, the complaint, and I did get a summary of it. So basically, the judge determined that that the Robertsons and the Rodney family were not public figures, but rather private. So of course that works because they were public. If they had been public figures, they would have to prove malice versus being private figures. They only need to show negligence. And I'll leave the link to this down in the description as well. So defendants argue that the plaintiffs became limited purpose public figures because they spoke to the media, doing interviews, that kind of stuff like that, asked for the public to help them out as it relates to finding the child and of course the GoFundMe, and participated in public discussions about Kylie Rodney's disappearance. So those are the reasons why what Upchurch argued. The plaintiffs argued rather that the real controversy was that was not just the fact that the young girl disappeared and of course was later found deceased. The controversy was that it was said that it was a hoax and that it never actually happened. And that was what they were arguing against. They never voluntarily inserted themselves into that controversy. So Upchurch created his own controversy that the family was not a part of at all. And the court compared this case to the Alex Jones case. We already know that, as well as, I don't think they mentioned specifically the TikTok psychic, but of course the Alex Jones got brought up in here as well. So the judge emphasized simply being connected to the tragic public event does not automatically make somebody a public figure. So just because you were, you were victimized, does not mean that you are no longer a private citizen. And the family did not choose the disappearance nor the passing of the young girl. Their media appearances were viewed as desperate attempts to find the missing loved one, not attempts to shape public debate. So I can totally get that. And then lastly, the court also found that the plaintiffs did not have meaningful media power or large communication platforms. So the families, they didn't have big platforms, whereas the guy had like 3 million subscribers and stuff like that. He had a pretty big platform. One plaintiff, or reported repeatedly rather, had only a few social media followers compared to the defendants who had millions, several millions. Of course, the final judgment is the plaintiffs are private figures. They do not need to prove their actual malice. And lastly, a scheduled hearing was canceled because the issues have been decided. So this is very interesting. I'll leave this in here as was this case mine. I'll leave the link to this in the description as well. I want to hear what y'all think about it. And maybe we'll keep our eye on this. Maybe there's something here, because there's a lot of similarities. I mean, there are a lot of similarities in this case to some other cases we've been talking about, or possible cases we've been talking about, so on and so forth. So let me know what you think. I appreciate y'all rocking with us, and I'll see you real soon. Grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Jay Witt Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment, because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.